everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, I've been doing some more faux handmade paper, which I'm going to show you in a minute, but before I show you that, I just want to show you, keep meaning to show you this and I keep forgetting. I've had it a week, I think, well, just over a week probably, and this is from the lovely Leslie at Saguaro Chicky at Craft Book Studio. She sent me this lovely little mini postcard. She was doing them one night and said would I like one, and I was like, oh yes please. They're gorgeous, isn't it? So thank you ever so much, Leslie. I know I've already thanked you via email. Right, yes, I've been doing some more. Well, I showed you this one the other week, other day, last week sometime was it, and I said I'd got some more hanging up to dry and I would come on and show you, but I forgot. So I've done a yellow one. And these have got, oh, I just love doing these. Not my idea. Know It Art was the first person I saw do it, but there's loads of ladies that have done it. Tea leaves and bits of net and flower petals, bits of thread, bits of napkin, all sorts. And what I've been doing today, these are what I did last week, but the ones I'll show you in a minute, I've been using other bits and bobs in. They're just lovely. Well, I think they are. I decided to do these just on because I've got loads of different coloured papers. Bits of net and, well, anything really, as long as it's flattish. And then you put, for anybody that's not seen it, you glue it down. Well, I'll show you in a minute again, and then put a napkin on the top of it, or the second or third layer. This was the second layer. You take the pretty layer off and then you're usually left with two other layers, but this one was quite a strong dye in it. So another pink one, the blue one. I'd go for it, don't I? When I start something, it's like, yeah. And then there's a lady, and I think it was Anne Alba that told me about her, and her name's Martha, and I don't know whether you pronounce it Manigro, as in grow grain ribbon, or Manigross, but that's how you spell it. And she'd done a load, and then she was doing it with tracing paper, and she'd done one where she put one layer of tracing paper, then all her bits and bobs and a napkin on the top. Well, I haven't tried that. And then she did it where she did tracing paper, all the bits and bobs, and another sheet of tracing paper on the top. So I've just done one. I don't know whether I would do any more of these, or whether mine's turned out the same sort of texture as hers, but I do like it, and it will definitely get used for something. But it's just it's a different texture, and I'd got some tracing paper. I bought some tracing paper for a particular thing, but by the time it came I'd forgotten what that particular thing was. So when Martha mentioned tracing paper, I was like, oh yes please, I've got some of that. So yeah, that gives a whole different texture. It's lovely. But I'll put those away for now. I'll shove them on the floor for now. But what I've been doing today, and I've only done two, is pencil shavings. I suddenly thought of it the other day. Oh, I've got pencil shavings. I know what I could do. So I've been using some of those. And another thing, I'll show you this box full that I tend to. I've got the tea leaves, and then bits of fibres, and this is a, sorry, I've not got a lot of room, that is a bag of marigold seeds, and this is some more tea from a different kind of tea, and then bits of cotton, bits of gauze, yeah, you can use gauze, but bits of net, bits of mulberry paper there. And the other new thing that I've been using today, I thought, ooh, these crayons, these are just from Poundland. They're just kids' crayons, and I thought, I've got a little, don't tell Mr. Doodle, will you, because he uses this for his cheese. No, he doesn't really, we don't use this one. And so I've just been grating some of that up. I thought, oh, what a good idea. I love it. So these are the two that I've just done, and they've just dried. Then to flatten them out, I'm lucky enough to have one of the A4 size, what do you call it, Sizzix machine, roller machine that you put your embossing folders and things through. So I just, when they're dry, I'll just put them through that and it flattens it all out. But I might, right, what have we got on this one? I might give both of these another coat of glue afterwards. So I've got some of the coarse tea, and I don't know whether it's picking it up, but there's the pencil shavings, look. I knew I'd save them for a reason. Yeah, right. But I knew they would come in for something one day. They're just too pretty to throw away. And then there's some bits of I used the red one, I think. Red and pink one, just grated that up. And bits of thread. And that's all I did on that one. Then napkin over the top and glue on the top. So that was on a like a creamy coloured paper. This is on the pink paper. I will give this one another coat of glue. This has got the blue crayon, pencil shavings. Oh, I don't know whether you can see. And then I thought I would try, oh, I wonder what, seeing as I've got the gold leaf out, wonder what, not gold leaf, gold gilding flakes, that would look like, but I wouldn't use that again. It is alright, but it's better on the top, but I thought, well, I'll just try it. I didn't put any threads in this one, so it's just got pencil shavings, crayon shavings, and tea leaves. So yeah. I thought I would just, I'm in the mood. I'm still doing my borders, my B words. Still busy doing those. But like a woman obsessed at the moment. Can we see? Oh, we're even recording. Oh, yes. And the glue is just PVA glue, just thinned down. I don't know whether you can see. I don't measure it, I just slap a load of glue in, but for me it works better if it's really watery. I think my first tries with it, I hadn't got it diluted enough, and it was like dragging the napkins. But I do still tear the napkins, but it doesn't matter because you just tear a bit more off and slap it on the top. But if you've not had a go at this, oh, you've got to do it. It's wonderful. Oh, I think it is. I'm sure I've got another pot of these pencil shavings somewhere, because these was in a little bag in one of my drawers. Oh look, they're so pretty. I don't want that bit there. It's a piece of lead, that won't. And it's just saving them. You're not throwing it away. They're too pretty. We've paid for our pencils. I'm sure I've got like a big ice cream tub full of pencil shavings somewhere, but I haven't got a clue where they are. But at least I found these. Right. Oh, look at that. Pretty. Love it. Love, 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 love. I might put a bit of black in that one, I think. If it comes out. Yeah. Love it. Pretty, 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 pretty. Right. What else shall we put on? Shall we see if we can put some of this? Oh, now I've got all my yarn in my tea leaves. Oh, life. Some of these threads on. Snippety snip, 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 snip. This is I probably shouldn't use the main piece of this. I should cut the little whiskers off and just use those. I did try that the other week and nearly chopped my fingers. Like last night when I was sat in bed doing my borders, cutting all my borders up. I didn't turn my light out till 2, I think it was. Then I couldn't sleep, but I was getting that tired. I was cutting my borders up, trying to do it quite quickly. I was like Edward Scissorhands, and I was chopping my fingers. No, it's time to go to bed. Right. Let's have a look what one we got there. Don't you just love YouTube? And it's so nice that we all, you know, learn from each other, and it's lovely. Right, see how many rips we can make in this one, shall we? Not too bad. The last two that I showed you, I've got a storage heater on the landing, and I've been drying them on that. Which obviously wouldn't leave anything unattended, but it's all right. It's just across there. I can see it. Oh, look, it's so lovely. Tore a bit, tore a bit, tore a bit, tore a bit. I tore a bit. Patch it up. There. That'll be pretty. Oh, I like that one. Oops. You see? Go on have a go. You know you want to. I'm just going to pop that there. I'm just going to do one more. Where's my cloth? Yeah. I keep forgetting to say Thank you ever so much, and hello and welcome to all my new subscribers. I seem to be getting quite a few just lately. Welcome to the madhouse. It's been absolutely pouring down here today. The sun's just trying to get out now, having said that. But oh, it was raining ducks and dinosaurs this morning. Have to open a zoo. Horrible weather. At least it's not snowing. We only had snow one day and it had gone the next last week. Was it last week or was it the week before? Oh, I don't know. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, I'm just going to move that a minute because I've got too much glue there and that'll get stuck to it. There's my cloth gun again. Try not to wobble you too much. Use some of this blue. It's a dark blue and green. Oh look, it's so pretty. Oh yes. You'll all be raiding your kids and grandkids pencil boxes now, won't you? Give me your crayons, kids. But this video and none of my videos or all of my videos on my channel are not for children. So if you are a child, please leave now. Oh look, that is so pretty. Right, let's have some bits of thread on this one, shall we? I suppose I ought to have pencil shavings on as well, being as I keep getting all excited about those. They just look like little bits of leaves really when they're all covered up. There. Do sometimes as well when they're dry, just go over it with my, I don't know where it is now, so I've moved my box out the way to put the camera up there, but go over it with ding, rewind, go over it with my, yeah, you know, that thingy, what's it called, brayer, that's the word, brayer, although it isn't a proper craft brayer, it's just a lino tool because they're lino roller, do they call it, because they're cheaper. You put in brayer, as in for crafting, they're about £12, 12 or £15, something like that. If you put in lino roller, they're like £2. It's ridiculous. It's the same as the craft mats. I don't know if anybody else has noticed or whether I've mentioned this before. I'm sure I probably have. But you know the green craft cutting mats. They're self-healing cutting mats. Well, if you go into somewhere, well, I don't know whether the range actually sell them as craft mats, but if you go into a craft shop to get a green craft mat, they're really expensive, but if you go down the DIY bit, they're just dirt cheap. They do try and blooming rip us crafters off. Oh, look at that. That's really pretty. I'm so pleased. I thought to do it with these. It's not showing up very well because it's gone really dark again now. Do it with the crayons and the pencil shavings. Right, on that note, I shall love you and leave you, and see you in the next video, whenever that will be. I do not know. So thanks for watching, and thank you all to you ladies that have been doing this. You're all a big inspiration. Like I say, it's nice to inspire each other, isn't it? It's all has a knock-on effect along the way. unless you're somebody, I don't know, this is a little bit of, well, I don't know whether it's negative chat or not, but I don't know who it was. It's somebody that I'd never seen before, and this is 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I stumbled across a video, and I can't even remember what the video was of. It wasn't of doing this, it was something else, but it was something that I'd seen before, that I'd seen other people do before, but this particular lady, she'd got it written down that you weren't allowed to then take that, you know, to then do a video of your own. You know, I'm not making sense, but you know how I'm doing this because I saw Noit do it. Noit did hers because she saw somebody else do it. And, you know, to me, that's how it should be. I couldn't believe that this lady had put that down. I'm like, what? So, needless to say, I didn't subscribe to her channel, and I won't be watching her channel again. But, like, really? What planet are you on? I was a bit gobsmacked because I read it again and I read it again, and I'm like, am I missing something? No, she really doesn't want anybody else. I mean, if it was some new invention or something, then I would understand it a little bit more. But, you know, I mean, if you don't want other people to do it, then don't do it in the first place. Anyway, that's just my little 10 pence of say. You might agree with that or you might not agree with it, but say, I just thought that was weird. But generally speaking, everybody likes to do it, don't they? And because you see different things, or you get different ideas, we all do things a bit differently. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.